Welcome back to our channel, where history and spirituality converge to tell stories that inspire and guide. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button to join us on fascinating journeys through time. Today, we're diving into one of the most powerful narratives of faith and perseverance, the journey of Abraham. His story isn't just an ancient tale. It's a roadmap for anyone navigating the trials of faith in their own life. So let's embark on this extraordinary journey together. Abraham's journey began with a monumental act of faith, responding to God's call to leave his homeland for an unknown destination. This decision was a pivotal moment not just in Abraham's life, but in the history of monotheistic religions. His obedience set in motion a series of events that would shape the spiritual landscape for generations. The call Abraham received was more than a physical journey. It represented a spiritual awakening and a test of faith. His willingness to embark on this journey, with no knowledge of the outcome, highlights a profound level of trust and surrender to divine will. Abraham's response serves as an example of true faith, showing us the importance of being open to divine guidance and the transformative power of stepping into the unknown, trusting in a greater plan. In a time when gods were seen as localized deities, Abraham's journey marked a significant shift. Leaving Ur, a city rich in culture and religion, was a monumental step, signifying a break from the traditional polytheistic beliefs of the time. This transition to monotheism was a radical departure, illustrating a deep transformation within Abraham, who chose to follow a voice calling him to an unknown land. This journey symbolized not just a physical movement, but a spiritual awakening towards a revolutionary concept of God. The promise of becoming a great nation was profound. Given the childless state of Abraham and Sarah, this promise indicated a shift from the existing norms, where blessings were seen as local and limited, to a more universal and enduring covenant. Abraham's faith was continuously tested, culminating in the ultimate test of being asked to sacrifice his son Isaac. This moment, while deeply troubling, underscores the depth of Abraham's faith and trust in God. His readiness to obey, despite the personal cost, highlights the principle that true faith sometimes requires us to surrender our most cherished possessions. This story parallels modern examples of faith in challenging circumstances, like that of Dietrich Bonhoeffer during World War II, who stood firm in his beliefs against the Nazi regime, despite the imminent threat to his life. These stories teach us about the profound strength and resilience that come from unwavering faith and obedience even in the face of unimaginable trials. Each test Abraham faced was an interplay of doubt and faith, a dance that every believer experiences. His journey wasn't linear. It was marked by moments of questioning and reaffirmation of trust in God. For example, Abraham's experience in Egypt, where he misrepresented Sarah as his sister, showed his human fears and flaws. Yet these moments were followed by reaffirmations of God's promises, highlighting a growing understanding of God's nature and faithfulness. The near sacrifice of Isaac stands as a testament to the evolution of Abraham's faith, from a man who questioned to one who was prepared to give up his most precious gift. This progression mirrors our own spiritual journeys, where challenges often lead to a deeper understanding and stronger faith. Throughout his journey, Abraham experienced God's provision in miraculous ways, particularly evident in the birth of his son Isaac and the provision of a ram as a sacrifice in place of Isaac. These events reinforce the lesson that when we place our trust in a higher power, our needs will be met, often in unexpected ways. Abraham's unwavering belief in divine provision, even when circumstances seem bleak, illustrates the power of faith to transcend doubt and fear. His journey teaches us that trusting in a higher plan is not passive resignation, but an active, hopeful anticipation of divine intervention and provision. This lesson in trust and provision is vital for anyone navigating uncertain times, reminding us that faith can open the doors to unexpected blessings and solutions. The motif of divine provision in Abraham's story is a thread that weaves through his entire journey. The miraculous birth of Isaac in Abraham and Sarah's old age was a powerful demonstration of God's ability to fulfill promises against all odds. Furthermore, the provision of the ram as a sacrifice instead of Isaac was a pivotal moment that underscored a key lesson. What is surrendered in faith is often returned or replaced with divine provision. These instances are emblematic of the broader spiritual principle that when we align our lives with divine purpose, our needs are met in ways that transcend human understanding. Abraham's reliance on God's provision, despite the improbability of circumstances, serves as a profound lesson for all who face uncertainty in their lives. Are you captivated by the twists and turns in Abraham's incredible journey of faith? If so, we've got plenty more where that came from. Smash that subscribe button and dive into a treasure trove of stories that have molded our spiritual world. And let's continue this enthralling exploration together. Don't miss out. Join our community now and be part of the adventure that shapes our spiritual universe. Abraham's legacy is monumental, transcending religious, historical, and cultural boundaries. Known as the patriarch of Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, he is a unifying figure in these faiths. His story is a narrative of faith and obedience that has been passed down through generations. Abraham's willingness to leave his homeland and trust in God's promises became the foundation of a covenant that shaped the destiny of countless people. His legacy is seen in his descendants forming nations and shaping spiritual narratives across the globe. Beyond the establishment of a lineage, Abraham's journey illustrates the power of faith and action. His willingness to sacrifice Isaac, though God ultimately spared the boy, symbolizes the ultimate act of faith and obedience, resonating deeply within various theological contexts. Abraham's life encourages us to ponder the impact of our beliefs and actions. His story shows us how faith, when deeply lived, can influence not just our personal journey, but also leave a lasting mark on the world. In a way, Abraham's legacy teaches us about the potential each of us holds to influence and inspire future generations through our faith journey. His life prompts us to consider how our actions and beliefs can shape not only our destiny, but also the spiritual landscape of those who follow. Abraham's influence extends beyond the foundations of major world religions. His story has been a source of inspiration in various cultural and artistic expressions throughout history. Artists, writers, and musicians have depicted his journey, reflecting the universal themes of faith, sacrifice, and obedience. In literature, Abraham's story has been interpreted and reimagined, providing insights into the human condition and the complexities of faith. His journey has also played a role in shaping ethical and moral discussions, particularly around the concepts of faithfulness and commitment. Abraham's interactions with God have been analyzed in theological studies, offering deeper understanding into the nature of divine human relationships. His legacy is also evident in interfaith dialogue, where Abraham serves as a common figure of reverence, promoting understanding and unity among different religious communities. The ongoing relevance of Abraham's story in modern society underscores its enduring significance, making it a rich source for reflection on our collective and individual spiritual journeys. Finally, Abraham's journey invites personal reflection. What does unwavering faith look like in our lives? How do we respond to challenges to our beliefs? Abraham's story encourages us to examine our own faith journey, to embrace the tests and trials as opportunities for growth, and to remain steadfast in our beliefs. It's a call to reflect on how our faith guides our decisions and shapes our lives. This offers a rich tapestry for personal reflection and application in our own lives. His story is not just a historical account. It's a narrative filled with timeless lessons. Abraham's unwavering faith, even in the face of uncertainty, challenges us to examine the depth and resilience of our own faith. How do we respond when faced with difficult choices or when our beliefs are tested? Abraham's journey, marked by both trials and triumphs, invites us to see our struggles as opportunities for spiritual growth. It encourages us to trust in a higher plan even when the path is unclear. This story also prompts us to think about how our faith influences our daily decisions and shapes our life story. It's a call to live a faith that is active and transformative, one that not only guides us internally, but also impacts the world around us. By reflecting, we can gain insights into cultivating a deeper, more meaningful relationship with the divine, and how such a relationship can guide our actions, choices, and ultimately our legacy. It's an invitation to live a life of purpose, guided by faith and anchored in the belief that our journey, like Abraham's, has the potential to leave a lasting impact. In applying this lesson to our personal lives, it serves as a mirror for our spiritual exploration. It challenges us to question how we respond to our own calls and the sacrifices we are willing to make for our beliefs. Abraham's story prompts us to consider the strength of our convictions and the depth of our trust in times of uncertainty. It also encourages us to think about the role of faith in shaping our life choices and relationships. The narrative invites us to explore the themes of patience, resilience, and the transformative power of faith. In a modern context, Abraham's journey can be a source of strength and inspiration, particularly in times of personal trials and life transitions. It offers a perspective on how enduring faith can guide us through challenges and lead to growth and fulfillment. Reflecting on Abraham's story can also help us understand the importance of legacy and how our actions and decisions contribute to the spiritual heritage we leave behind. Now it's your turn to share. How has Abraham's journey inspired you in your own life? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's discuss how these ancient lessons can be applied in our modern world. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Abraham's faith journey. If this story has inspired you, please give this video a like and don't forget to subscribe for more content that delves deep into history and spirituality. Stay curious, keep exploring, and until next time, keep walking your own journey of faith.